Hey, what's up, guys? Finally, bee update. I know a lot of you guys have been asking. I do appreciate the questions about the bees, but I haven't had a chance to open them in like 3 months. So it'll be interesting to see. I watch them like a couple times a day, but I haven't opened them. So here's the 3 hives that are left. We're gonna see, who has the best chance of making it. This one is the most active. I feel like they probably have a ton of bees. It'll be interesting when we pop the top, see what they've done. And these other two are pretty light. So we have an opportunity to feed them. And there's not a whole lot of other things we can do really to help them through the winter right now. As far as changing their population, you have the queen's in there working, she's doing her thing. And if she's not, there's just nothing I can do about that. But anyways, and also these have screened inner covers. I'll show you in a minute. And there's a good chance they have tried to close them themselves. It's a nice screen for summertime, but in the winter they don't want all that ventilation. So they might have tried to close it off with what's called propolis. So it'll be interesting to see how they've done. I have a top to put on them, like a solid top that'll help them through the winter. And I'll put that on later because we may give them some food. So it should be interesting. So hang on, I will pause this and get to you as soon as I get it open. All right, guys, we're going to start here by their activity. You can see there's bees flying around here, but they're not as busy as that box. This is kind of the same. Let's see if it's even loose. Yeah. Oh, they got a lot of bees up there. Not bad. They're pretty quiet right now. Squish, squish. Ooh, I woke them up. This is probably propolis. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use my tool. You see how they stick all this stuff together? They don't want drafty, so they're getting ready for winter. So they fill all this with propolis, all this stuff along the edge. It's hard for me to tell if you're able to see it in the video because I am looking through my veil and into a screen. But anyway, that's the propolis I was talking about. They could fill this whole thing up if they wanted to. All right, as I suspected, these are pretty light. These were fairly empty, have quite a bit of small hive beetle that the girls were chasing around. And over here seems to be all the bee population. So the brood should be down below this. This whole side's empty. So we'll see. I actually have quite a bit of comb, but I can't remember what I put in there and what they've made. I think some of that is what I put in there before. So we're gonna break it on down and see what's going on down below. Just to give you an idea, that's a small hive beetle right there. Pest of the bees. The bees will chase them around and try to kill them, keep them out of their nest or hive. But it's a common problem, but we have a lot of them in this one. Alright guys, so we're going to keep that screen inner cover off, and I'm going to put the feeder on here. We're going to feed them a little bit this fall and see if we can help them get their numbers up. Alright guys, so here's the feeder. We'll be dumping in sugar water, and here the bees come up in these corners and in here, and they drink the sugar water, feed it to the queen, and save some of it for the winter. We do have to put this screen on though, because if you don't, or if you flip it upside down, you see how there's a gap. All the bees will fly inside and drown themselves. And I've done it one time and killed a few thousand bees because they got in there and couldn't get out or whatever. They just drowned. They're not so good at swimming. So anyway, it's flipped down so they shouldn't be able to get inside. We'll put that cover back on top, and then later I'll come back, we'll put some sugar water in there, and they'll be very happy. All right, so on to the next one. We'll see. I'm expecting to be about the same because the population seems like to be about the same as this one. I gotta take this feeder off. This was put in there a long time ago. They probably built around it. I should have done that after because they will disorient them a little bit. They're really good at recognizing where their hive hole is. And that's the other thing. We're gonna put a reducer down on this one and on this one because they don't need the big opening anymore. Helps them protect the hive for the winter. This one's about the same, really low numbers. This one's a screwy one though, because I have the hive body here and a super below it. It doesn't make sense. It's like a medium. Now let's see what's going on here. All right, guys, as I suspected, these are so light. There's no point in feeding them. They really don't have any chance to make it through the winter. There's not enough population now, and they're not going to get it, I don't think. So we'll have a lot of comb for next year, as these girls probably are going to die out through the winter. So even though they're probably not going to make it, I'm not going to make it harder on them. We're going to take the screen off for the winter, and we're going to put this notched cover on. This helps put a top on them, basically, and has a notch at the front. I'll show you where they can get in and out in case there's a lot of snow. They'll have an exit. See that notch right there? That'll allow them out in case we get a bunch of snow and closes off their lower entrance. we'll see. I'll put the cover back on and let them go. So the other thing we're gonna do real quick on this first hive we open is we're gonna reduce the entrance, because they have basically the whole hive open. And we're gonna reduce down to that little, I think it's like a 1 inch or whatever it is, small. You could do a bigger one, but they don't have that much population, and this will be better for the winter. So we're gonna throw that on there, and then they'll be done. I'll show you what I mean. Oop. Oh man, I thought I recorded. Anyway, we're gonna throw this entrance reducer on, and that'll shrink down their entrance, help them through the winter. All right, so these are the ones that should make it through the winter. I'm expecting them to have a lot of bees in there, and maybe have closed off the screen. We're gonna see about either putting a notched inner cover on there, or we're gonna feed them. Hang on, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, these. Oh yeah. Bees. You see how they closed off? They're trying to get ready for winter by closing off all this air that would come through here. And see that? That's another pest of the bees. See that big ass spider right there? They go in there and catch them. Can you see her? Whoop. Little spider. Anyway, he was in this cover. Alright guys, I opened them up and I just lifted this box. It is full of food. So they don't think they need any more. I'm not gonna feed them. It's a heavy box. Each frame's about, I think they say 7 pounds, and there's 10, so it's about 70 pounds. It felt close to, I don't know if it's quite 70 pounds, but it's pretty heavy. So we're gonna give them a notch cover too. They don't need that screen anymore. Notches down, yeah, right here, so they can get out if they want. And we'll cover them back up. And that'll be it for these guys. Now I'll probably do a few more things in the fall to help them through the winter, where I put that, they call it a quilted board or whatever the top thing's called, where I put a bunch of like sawdust or those chips you saw earlier, the cedar chips, to help take out moisture. And that's really the only thing left I'll do for them for the rest of the winter. I have to cover this hole back up. We drilled this hole here once, and now I need to close it again. But these guys, we'll feed them and see what we can do. Even on the cool days, it's warm in that suit. So now what we're gonna do is make up some sugar water to give that one hive. It's 2 to 1, so let me white sugar, and mix it in this jug. 2 parts sugar to 1 part water, a little thicker. If it was earlier fall, we'd make it a little thinner, but thicken it up a little bit because it takes them a while to dehydrate out the water. So you know it's not that warm. So you want to give them the best chance to store some of that if they are going to, and also feed it to the queen so she can make some more larvae and everything, eggs. But anyway, all right, so let's make some up. So we're just warming up, getting hot water. You know, just regular white sugar. It's just Costco sugar. You don't even have to measure it that perfectly. 2 of these, and actually the lid closes. I'll show y'all something. That will do 4 because we'll make enough. They'll eat this stuff down pretty quick. You'll be shocked how fast they can wipe out that big old jug of sugar. So 2 of these. 2 hot water. And for today, that'll be enough. So it'll get them going. And you can usually fill this whole jug, and they will drink that stuff down. But just for today, we'll give them this and see how they do on it. I don't want to waste the sugar. All right, so they were really calm today. Even the smoke helps calm them down, but they were extra calm. So we're gonna go out without the suit because I don't think they're gonna care. We'll find out. I think I'm with this way, whatever. Okay, let's hope. They were pretty calm earlier. We're gonna walk right through here. Dump this in there. And then we're gonna cover them up. Yeah, so I think they're all right. My nose runs whenever I get that smoke going. It makes me crazy. Doesn't matter what side you... All right, guys, so I think that's the update. One hive should make it through the winter. One's questionable, the other one's definitely gonna be dead. We'll do a few more things this fall to help them out. But mostly the bees take care of themselves. and the one with plenty of honey, they'll be fine. So anyway, that's it. So today's First Friday, and even though it's not First Friday, they moved it. So it's First Friday. Hope to see you guys out. It should be a lot of fun. Also, open house on Sunday, 1 to 3. Carla Daniels opened one of our houses on Maple Street in Old Town Manassas. Open 1 to 3 Maple Street. So check it out. If you have any questions, call, text, email me, and I'll be happy to give you more info. See you guys soon.